Lobsters taste with their legs, using fine hairs that detect chemicals in the water. The oldest lobster recorded was estimated to be over 140 years old. Lobsters can regrow lost limbs, including claws and legs, over several molting cycles. Infinite blue hues are possible in lobsters due to rare genetic mutations that affect shell coloration. Lobsters communicate by urinating at each other using bladders located in their heads. Lobster blood is clear and turns blue when exposed to air due to the presence of copper. Deep-sea lobsters can live at depths exceeding 3,000 feet where sunlight never reaches. Lobsters were once considered the food of the poor and prisoners in early colonial America. A lobster's brain is located in its throat, nerves in its abdomen, and teeth in its stomach. Lobsters can detach their claws voluntarily to escape predators, a process known as autotomy. Bioluminescent lobsters exist, emitting light through a biochemical process in their bodies. Lobsters can smell and recognize specific proteins which indicate the presence of food or other lobsters. The largest lobster ever caught weighed approximately 44 pounds and was found in Nova Scotia, Canada. Some lobsters engage in a behavior known as serial monogamy, pairing with one mate for a few weeks before moving on. Lobsters don't die from old age but continue to grow, making their lifespan theoretically limitless. A rare genetic mutation results in a split-colored lobster, perfectly divided down the middle into two colors. The lobster's nervous system is often compared to that of grasshoppers due to its simplicity. Gourmet preference for lobster dates back to the mid-19th century when it became popular in North America. Lobsters use complex signals to establish social hierarchies within their groups. During mating, the female lobster sheds her shell and the male protects her until her new shell hardens. Lobsters can live without food for up to a year under cold conditions by metabolizing their stored energy. The smallest lobster ever recorded was just over 0.3 inches in length and was fully mature. To grow, lobsters must undergo a molting process, shedding their shell for a larger one. Lobsters have been found with Pepsi logos imprinted on their claws due to absorbing debris in the ocean. Antique lobster traps are now highly coveted items for maritime collectors due to their rustic charm. Climate change affects lobster populations by altering ocean temperatures and currents, impacting their migration. Lobsters were virtually unknown in Europe until the 19th century when they were introduced from North America. Contrary to myth, lobsters cannot scream when boiled. The sound is air escaping from their shells. Some lobsters are left-handed, having their dominant claw as the crusher, while others are right-handed. The color of a lobster's shell can indicate its diet, with different foods affecting pigmentation. Lobsters were used as fertilizer and bait before their culinary value was recognized. Lobster shells have been used to create biodegradable golf balls and plant pots due to their organic composition. In some cultures, lobsters are a symbol of regeneration and transformation because of their molting process. Lobsters have two stomachs, one for crushing and one for digestion, located just behind their eyes. The fastest lobster ever recorded was estimated to swim at speeds of over 11 miles per hour. Rare yellow lobsters are considered 1 in 30 million due to their unusual color mutation. Lobsters can experience stress which affects their metabolism and can prevent molting. High-pitched sound emissions are sometimes produced by lobsters, likely as a reaction to their environment. Lobsters absorb flavors effectively, which is why they are often cooked with herbs and spices. Recreational lobster fishing requires a license and strict adherence to regulations including size and season. Lobsters are sensitive to Earth's magnetic field, using it to navigate through murky waters. Overfishing leads to smaller and less fertile lobsters, impacting population sustainability. Lobsters were once believed to be immortal due to their continuous growth and molting process. Lobster festivals celebrate not only the crustacean, but also local traditions and community spirit. In Victorian jewelry, lobster designs symbolize strength and perseverance, popular in brooches and necklaces. A lobster's exoskeleton contains chitin, a substance beneficial in making biodegradable plastics. Noise pollution impacts lobster behaviors, particularly mating and migration patterns. Historical records suggest that lobsters in the colonial era could be as large as 6 feet. Calico lobsters, marked by spotted, multicolored shells, are extremely rare, found in about 1 in 30 million lobsters. Lobster farming is challenging due to their cannibalistic nature and specific habitat needs.